Hi there BookTube! I'm sharing another summary of my July reading as I did in June. Sadly, I kinda completely forgot about my TBR, which I made at the beginning of July. If memory serves, I did not even finish one of the books I had on that TBR video that I made, so that clearly worked out. I have no idea how that happened, but it happened. Instead of talking about that, let's just talk about the 46 books I read during July, because yeah, we will be here a while. I did do 5 weekly wrap-ups for this month, so if you want to get a more short review kind of stuff about all the books I will be summarizing in this video, please check out those videos. I will be linking all those down below. And as last month, let's just start out with the entire list of books I read, and if you want a more detailed reviews of any of the books I will be talking about right now, let me know in the comments and I will do that. Starting out with the first book, The Lying Game by Sarah Chapard, which I gave 2 stars to. The second book, The White Tiger by Aravind Adiga, which I gave 3 stars to. Burial Rites by Hannah Kent, 4 stars. The Three Musketeers by Alexander Dumas, 3 stars. The Labyrinth of the Dreaming Books by Walter Morse, 2.5 stars. The Life List by Nori Nelson Spielman, 4 stars. Die Seiten der Welt by Kai Meyer, or The Pages of the World as I would translate it, I gave 2 stars to. On Beauty by Zadie Smith, I gave 3 stars. Bel Canto by Anne Pratchett, I gave 3 stars. Committed by Elizabeth Gilbert, 1 star. The Gathering by Anne Wright, 2 stars. On Triton by Anne Banks, 3 stars. Off Neptune by Anne Banks, 2 stars. The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware, 4 stars. Vinegar Girl by Anne Taylor, I gave 3 stars. The Ringmaster's Wife by Christy Cambrone, I gave 4 stars. The Sister by Louise Jensen earned 3 stars. The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness got 4 stars. Ruined by Amy Tintera got 5 fantastic, wonderful fantasy stars. Tricky 22 by Janet Ivanovich earned 2 stars. Blue Lily, Lily Blue by Maggie Stiefvater, I gave 3 very confused stars. The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater earned the same amount of 3 confused stars. Out of the Easy by Ruta Sepetys earned 5 stars. Wink Puppy Midnight by April Geneva Tucholke, 3 stars. Bridge of Snow by Marie Rokalski, which is a novella companion kind of thing to the Winner's Trilogy, I gave 5 stars to. Rebel Bell by Rachel Hawkins earned 3 stars. Miss Mayhem by Rachel Hawkins, also 3 stars. All the Birds in the Sky by Charlie Jane Anders earned 2 stars. Grey by E.L. James, 1 star. Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch earned 3 stars. All Is Not Forgotten by Wendy Walker, 4 stars. The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata earned 4 stars. The Girls by Emma Klein, 3 stars. Because You'll Never Meet Me by Leah Thomas, 3 stars. Visions of Heat by Nalina Singh, 4 stars. A Dictionary of Mutual Understanding by Jackie Coblern, 4 stars. Rock Addiction by Nalina Singh earned 3 stars. Rock Hard by the same author, 4 stars. And Rock Redemption, also by Nalina Singh, earned 3 stars. Before I Love You by Tori Rigby earned 3 stars. The Storied Life of A.J. Figgery by Gabrielle Zavin earned 5 wonderfully fantastic book-loving stars. Monuments Man by Robert Edsel earned 2 very disappointing stars. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling earned 5 wonderfully illustrated stars. Nowhere by Here by Katie McGarry earned 3.5 stars. Walk the Edge by Katie McGarry earned 4 stars. And my last book, Jacoby by William Ritter, earned also 3.5 stars. And those were all 46 books I read in July. As you can see, there is a complete spectrum of star ratings this month, from 1 to 5 star. Everything was given in a short summary. Again, I gave 2 books, 1 star, 7 2 star, 1 2.5 star, 18 3-star books, 2 3.5 star books, 11 4-star books, and 5 5-star books. I read a total of 16 physical books, which sounds great, but actually 12 of those were library books and only 4 of them were my own physical books, so that wasn't as great. I read 30 ebooks, 20 of those were for my own personal ebooks and 10 were review books, so that was kind of great to read that amount of review books. The best books of the month were, of course, Harry Potter, the illustrated edition, because you can't read this book and not mention it as your favorite. But a new non-reread favorite I read this month was The Storied Life of A.J. Vickery. This was just very different and a very unique book. So wonderfully written, and just it had everything I love in books. It had a fantastic love for books and bookshelves presented in this book. It was sad and happy and everything in between, and became one of my favorites that I will be rereading very, very soon. So you all should read it if you haven't yet. It is fantastic, and it is a book for book lovers. So everybody that loves book, which is why you're here, so go read this book. The most disappointing books of the month were, the first one was All the Birds in the Sky, which is not the book's fault at all, but it really disappointed me. I really didn't get along with it. The writing didn't work for me. The storytelling didn't work for me. Anything in this book worked for me. So that was really, really disappointing. And the other book I was disappointed by is Monuments Man, because I had such high hopes for this. It just wanted a different kind of historical fiction that showcases another part of World War II that you hear anything about, because who knew that there was a group of people from all over the world that came together to save the art the world needs, our history in World War II. I never knew that until I picked up this book and watched the movie. I really was excited to get that different kind of aspect of World War II. This book was it was so boringly written and without any character development at all, and which sounds really, really mean, and I don't mean that, because I'm sure that the author put a huge amount of work into this book, and it's so sad that this book just was not good at all for me. But it had so much potential and it did not follow through with it, and it was very sad and disappointing, and the movie was so much better, and you guys should watch that if you want the history of the Monuments Man and how they saved art history during World War II. But don't necessarily read this book, because this was not really great. And that was all I wanted to talk about in this summary of all the books I read. As always, I would love to hear what you are currently reading or what you read during the month, or if you read any of the books I just rattled through. Please let me know, and I would love to talk to you about it. I would love to know any of you read The Storied Life, because it was I loved it, and I would love to hear what other people thought about it, so please let me know that as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, maybe give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!